Hey folks, Wolf Driver coming to you live once again. Our camera ran out of juice. There's actually a 3-hour delay or a 3-hour limit on Facebook broadcast, and we were close to that anyway. So back at you. We've done roughly 6 miles plus. Princess did all of them. If you were just with me on the last broadcast, I just put her up in the seat, and we're getting ready to rock and roll right now. Got someone coming on us, so we're gonna move with some both. Ready, Jimmy?
Yeah, you going?
Yep.
Let's go.
Because I'll be faster than them now. So, if you saw Princess, you would, if you saw us running with Princess, you would know we were moving at a walking, sometimes even a crawling pace. Now, we can actually make some tracks. And we actually have someone behind us. I'm going to let them go, Jimmy.
Yep.
G over. Got a jogger. G over. Howdy, howdy. Thank you. Ready, Jim?
Ready?
Hike. So now's the part where I can let the boys coming out. Okay, cool. Plenty of shoulder where I can let the boys kind of air it out. Now you can see that special seat the Princess is in. When I was putting her in, sometimes the can catch a little bit of her hair with the clamp. I know I try not to. So she was let me know. I grabbed it, but we are on the shoulder to give people more room. Oh, yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we're right back on the trail again. Now we can let the boys air it out a little bit. And you can see how close Jag is to the wheel, and he's very comfortable with that, running with that formation. And right there, it looks like he's touching the wheel, but he's not. But the camera, that's why sometimes people say, well, you know, you got to watch for this, you got to watch for that. The camera's actually gives you a distorted view sometimes. I mean, it's such a wide angle lens. So I realize we might be cutting out a little bit. I apologize if we are. But hopefully we're in a fairly populated area. We should come back in a strong signal soon. So, bike ride. G over. Yep. Howdy. So it's been a great day, truly amazing, and it's definitely warm for the dogs, but at the pace we're running, it's very comfortable. We water them extra often when it's warm outside. If there's a safe place to get some water. Got a pit stop here. Oh, guys, oh. Nobody coming, Jim.
Okay, bud, I'll be right with you.
What happens is, as I said a million times, stimulates the dogs to go to the bathroom. And we follow all the regulations according to the trail, whether we can just push it over or bag it up, whatever. And on a wooded trail like this, we're fine pushing it over to the way out of everybody's reach. Usually this late in the trail, you just get in the tail end of whatever's left in the dog. Not trying to sound too brutal here, but they pretty much emptied out because we've been on the trail for better than 3 hours now. The bike we're riding today, I call the Monster Mush bike because it's so aggressive in its narrow stance and its bright orange tires. Though they faded some now.
We're good.
Good. Hike. Here we go. Hike. And it's got the kind of sky blue color to it. Now Princess is sitting up. She can lay down in that seat behind Jim if she chooses to. She usually sits. If we stop for an extended period of time, she'll lay down. She feels like she's still part of the action going with us like this, and it's wonderful to be able to involve her like I do, get her mileage in, put her up, and let the boys air it out a little bit. These guys, again, are roughly 9 to 10 years old. She's 15 years old. Thank you. Just to give you an idea. And her getting out here and doing anywhere from a mile to today is probably a record for her at this age, doing 6 miles plus. It was truly amazing. Howdy. So you can see with this aggressive tire, with these aggressive tires, how big they are and the tread they have that's actually wearing down. I can easily go over on the grassy shoulder. The dogs don't mind. I give them a command. Usually when I'm going to the right, it's G. That's a sled dog command. Haul is to the left. And they're just as happy. And it gives them all the running room they need, and it gives the person next to us all the room they would need to pass us or run alongside of us sometimes. Sometimes we're moving at a pretty good clip here. Trying to get a reading off my speedometer, but it's acting a little wonky. Oh, this is where it gets narrow, Jimmy.
Now what?
Oh, she said keep going straight. Remember that she lives up there.
Yeah.
So kind of a cool, you're going to get some amazing views. I just hope I have enough battery for you to keep getting those views. It's funny, we sometimes don't realize all the battery these things use. I mean, when you're broadcasting for as long as I am, this technology is incredible. Cool little stream area where it's like dammed up a little bit, creating some rapids. Come on, guys. It's going to put some speed and make it up yourself. Come on, guys. Little narrow through here, kind of cool. Tell me how I'm looking, Jim.
So far, so good. Watch out. Just keep an eye on Zara.
Yep, he's going to have to come back on.
Well, we may have to get off here.
No, she said it's just right here.
Oh, did you?
Then it opens up. Yep.
I text Chris.
How's everybody look? Just help me through this.
Everybody looks great. Jag's doing great. Long as Chase is making a jag.
Chase is fine. And this is why. Whoops. Come on, guys. Sorry.
Zara decided to take you.
Zara says, I'll go on the side, Dad.
Hey, excellent.
And that's why I put the brakes on. Good boy. So I'll move a little bit over to the right.
Yeah, without all these trees falling down at the same time.
Yep. Watch him go over this branch. Good boys. So you're getting a good view of the water. There's a lot of
I told Chris I thought we left
down
it there.
trees that
Pretty fine.
are on the side. She said that's where it narrows, but it actually is widening up here, Jim. They're pulling pretty good. And then she said the concrete ends. So this turns into Chris does? Who knows where we are? Well, you're with the adventuring wolf driver. You never know where I might wind up. Whoa. See, that's... Now, when I said whoa, I don't know if you noticed, that was the wrong word I used. Because that means stop. Yep, I see him. And that's why Zara lifted his head. He's like, you want me to stop, Dad? I was just saying that because there was a big trench there that if I wasn't paying attention, we could ride into.
Hi there.
Howdy. Come on, guys.
Chase is being on hold.
So we want to, I got to be alert, but this way of broadcasting is really nice because it lets me watch the trail, the dogs most importantly, and what broadcast signal I'm giving out so I can try to give you the best show possible. That's Zorro you're looking at now. Zorro's the only one that really looks like a husky. All my other huskies are Samoyed, or they look like Samoyeds, Samoyeds, because they're all white and they're woolly coats, so they're fluffy like a Samoyed. I say Samoyeds, but I think the proper pronunciation is Samoyed. Zorro's actually 40% Malamute, 60% husky. And because of that Malamute, he's got the big head and a bigger body than they do. And he's the biggest at 75 pounds. The rest range from mid-40s to mid-50s. That's typically average for a husky. Though I had another all husky who was actually at 1.90 some pounds. He was a big boy. Come on, guys. Very bumpy through here, so I apologize. Got someone behind us, Jimmy. Yep. Oh, jogger. Whoops. Sorry for the... Yeah, we do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you. They'll like going through this water. This is cool if you're getting a chance to... Come on, Chase. Letting them drink. Let them drink for a sec. This water looks like it's a flowing stream. Yeah, boys. They'd rather drink this water because it has all the scent and taste of the grounds. Might need your help. Let's see. Oh, that's our. Hang on. Zara's drinking.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Come on, guys. Cool. My spinners still look good to you, Jim?
Yeah, doing good.
Yep. Does that wheel look good?
Yep. Looks good. Still maybe a little bit of wind.
Not bothering Jag?
No. He's doing great.
Whoop. It's a little bumpy through here.
I checked Chris and told him that I thought we left the trail.
We might have left the state.
There's deer here.
Is there?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Footprints in the stream.
In the mud here, yeah. So you're getting, it seems like look at the kids over there swimming. Looks like a little, I guess the water's safe. We got kids swimming in the water. they're just spring dreaming, spring fever. Kids swimming to our left. She did say, did she say we ride along the road? I can't remember. Oh yeah, no gates though. That's interesting. No, well, yeah, we get towards Route 50, I think she said, if you're following us on Google Maps. So this trail's a little more aggressive. Not quite a mountain biking trail, but definitely a little more aggressive with the terrain being a little washed out, some muddy areas. Geese to my left? Oh yeah, see them. Folks will see them too. They're right to our left, folks. Right where Zorro is. Yep, got them on the camera, I believe. What are those? I thought they were ducks, but they're just road crossing for sure, Jimmy says. So yeah, definitely a more aggressive trail, but that's what we do. And great that Princess got her miles in on the solid concrete where it was smoother. Again, she doesn't have to lift her paws as much as being on a trail like this where it's rocky, muddy, grassy. And she can be enjoying this from her seat as the boys work the trail. This is a pretty adventurous trail, Jimmy. Biker? Biker or jogger? This is getting a little bit out of on the countryside, I think. I'm not sure. They coming at us? It's a little washed out here, bud. Come on, guys. This is a little squirrely, Jimmy. Come on, guys. Gonna have to back up.
I got some information for you from Chris.
Okay, what's he saying?
Okay.
Hang on. We got bikers coming. Let's get out of this area first.
You want to back up?
Yep.
You want me off?
Yeah, guide me. So we got a lot of bikers coming.
Bud. All right. Hang on, Billy.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Okay, let me go to the right. Forward. One more time, Jimmy. Back up.
They're going to come at you and they ain't going to leave you alone.
Back up. Okay, guys. Forward.
Let's go. Let's go. Chris is calling. Go ahead, keep going. Hello? Hello? I got your text. I'll call you back. Bye.
Okay, what do we get, Jimmy?
My battery's on low battery. I need to short my
I don't think we brought the extra kit thing. I think we're out of luck.
You have to call him and talk to him.
Okay, what here, I'll give you my phone. What'd he say?
He says somehow you guys made your way to the cross-country trail. If you guys keep going straight, I can meet you at the baseball field. It's approximately 2.8 miles.
Hop in, let's do that. That's perfect.
You want me in across the street?
I think so. You think? You look one way, I look the other. Good?
Yep.
Hike. Oh, hang on. Let me call him real quick. Looks like someone's calling me.
I'm sorry, bud.
That's okay. I didn't bring the wire for you. Sorry, folks. This is WooFDriving Live.
Tell me my phone went dead there.
I gotta call my wife first.
Oh, you gotta call first before I run. Yeah, I'll call him, but I'm gonna run out of juice.
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Yeah. I'll call you when we get off in another hour or so. I gotta bye. You want me to call him, Jim?
Yeah, I'll kill him.
Meet at baseball field you were talking to Jim about in 2.8 miles. Thanks. Okay, buddy. Sent and done. Are we ready?
Yep.
Come on, guys. Hike.
Some of these people stop and some of them don't.
Yep.
So you have to be careful. Coming down this hill.
I see him.
I'll look to the right. You look to the left. I'm good. I'm good. How did you call?
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance. There's a whole slew of cars coming.
Yeah, one of them stopped. Don't mean that
Yep.
that person stopped. But I don't know.
This guy does not.
Okay, let's go.
Hike. Come on, guys.
That's kind of crazy. Fucking people doing that.
What's that? Oh, yeah. You're saying about us. So, folks, I know we've got some low internet connectivity here. I apologize. We're going to do our best to keep a signal to you, but we're moving at a good clip. We got way off the trail we were on. We're on the, what are we on, the cross-country trail or something? Which says, Chris says he can meet us. Remember, Chris is our wingman. He's our pickup guide and tour coordinator here. He says he's about 3 miles out. So we're going to knock off 3 miles within an hour and then see how the dogs feel.
Half hour at this rate.
Half hour at this rate? Yeah. They're absolutely wrong.
Good exercise. I'm feeling good.
Are you, Jim? Jim says he's feeling good. He's getting some good exercise pedaling. So we're moving at a clip here about 6.5 to 7 miles per hour. Remember, with Princess, we're usually running about 2.5 to 3 miles per hour. And you can always check that. We have a speedometer on here. Unfortunately, it's not calibrated well to tell us our mileage exact, but gives us an approximation. That's why I said we approximately did 6 miles with Princess. I'm usually wearing a wristwatch that tells me a smartwatch, but yep, I don't have that on today. G over. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day, sir. Thank you. People are so nice around here. So we can really see where when we move at a clicker pace, you can see Jag's not as far out, so he's not pulling. Now he's not dragging, but he's engaged, but it's more work for him, and that's what he wants. Chase and Zorro, I kind of can't outrun. They're just, I could if Jag wasn't on here, but that's why sometimes we'll get Princess's exercise in, put her up, we can go faster. Get Jag's exercise in, put him up, and then let Zorro and Chase rock and roll this thing. But depending on the conditions, we don't always have time to do that. And if I'm the good wolf driver that I say I am, I can get them all, the paces all coordinated so they can all get their exercise when they're all down. At least the 3 boys, when they're all on the bike running. So when we get to these trails, a lot of times these trail systems roll together. They all somehow come together, and this one is really nice because it flowed into this bigger trail. Originally we set out to do 4.3 miles. We were going to drop Princess off, sorry for the bump there, and then do another 4.3 miles coming back the other way with the boys. But we got off the trail somewhere, and they're really hard to map. They're hard to follow on the map. They're not well marked like roads are. Whoops. And they're not well kept sometimes like roads are, like most roads are, because it's just not as important, I guess. Roads are more important. People travel on them every day for not so much recreation, but for living. So these trails are sometimes neglected, and certainly the mapping of them is. Thank you. So we got off the trail somehow, wound up on another trail, and that's why we're able to get in all this extra mileage without circling back, which is preferable to me. And the first trail we started at was pretty well populated with
like a baseball field right here, but I don't think it's a
volley. Yeah, it is a baseball field. He might. Is that him over there? No, I thought it was originally. I'm gonna have to move over because you got a young boy here. I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Get some exercise.
Got a nice scooter, right?
Yeah, I like that too. Have a great day. Thank you. Ready, Jimmy?
Ready.
Come on, hike. Been really wonderful people here. A lot of children, which is nice. Love seeing the kids outside and being home on the computer or on the phone. Now the group of young girls we ran into, some of them were on the phone, but it was kind of cool. They get so excited when they see the dogs and they see the setup here. It's just very exciting, and it was fun letting them meet the dogs and pet them and all that good stuff. And hopefully if you were watching that was on part 1, you'll get to see how friendly the wolf pack is. Tobacco free play zone, Jim. Don't be chewing, smoking, or anything, buddy. What's up there, bud? Is that just the water? What?
Like a pond.
Yeah, it does look like a pond. It's a really interesting area. This is probably one of the most scenic places I've been to in a while. It's just so much. Glad we're able to broadcast like this again. Hopefully you're able to take it all in. It's just, I've said this before, but it's just so surreal being out here on a, kind of like on a dog sled on wheels. CT. Oh, they got so many different names for, like airports. They got 30 names for, you know. I mean, it's like trails and.
Well, we accidentally fell into a pot of gold here, didn't we?
We did. It's been great, man. This trail's a little worn.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's definitely cool. Just a little bumpy. If we were on the other bike, it'd have the suspension be nice. Look at that. Look at that water, Jim. Is that all? That's not normally like that, is it?
Yeah, this is all floodplain, that's why.
But how those trees grow in the floodplain?
Well, it's not always this wet.
Yeah. So we're running right next to floodplain. Jim's a horticulturist by trade, so that's why I ask him all the technical questions about that. Mushrooms growing. So you can see Jags into this pace. It's a good pace I'm holding for everybody. Here's a road we're going to cross too, Jim. Now that's not bothering my boy here, is it?
No, that ain't so far.
What's that?
I think it's the way the Princess moves in the back seat.
Oh, I do too. Her weight puts a little more pressure on the axle. It's originally this bike wasn't built for that, but we actually took it to the shop we work with that builds these for us, and he back in Utah, and that was last year. Chris and Dan, part of my pit crew team, actually took it there, and they rebuilt the axle and the footprint of the axle. He's here. What do we do here, Jimmy? Okay. Might.
Hold up, Bill.
You get Zorro.
Listen,
Yeah.
just let me unhook him.
Yep.
Hold on, let me get out of here.
So we're on a really narrow bike, but these gates are probably 40 inches. We're on a 32-inch bike. When you put the dogs in it, you're over 40 inches, and that's what creates the issue.
Okay, now move all the way forward.
Good boy, Chase. Come on, Chase. Watch how tight this is. And look at him make it right through. Now watch that. Come on, Chase.
We're through, Joe.
We're through?
I guess we'll just ride out to the next one.
Yep. They look a little wider to me, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, the one on the right looks a little wide.
It does. It might just be a optical conclusion or illusion. Applegate used to say optical conclusion. I'd be like, what? You ready?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. That's the way you navigate. That's the way you navigate through tight areas with the dog. Sometimes you got to take one off. And again, that's why I wear this orange vest. Sometimes you got to take them all off and hook them right to my vest. Now, Princess is not a problem because she's in the center of the bike. But actually, we've gotten to areas where I've had to have my whole crew lift the bike over gates. And that's when I've had my big bikes out there, and I know I'm going to run into issues, so I got usually 5 or 6 guys with us. And we can conquer anything at that point.
Have you been on this trail before, Bill?
Never. Bike rider, buddy, moving at a good clip. Wow, this is wide. Yeah. I'm gonna stop here and let him come through. Pull Princess in, Jim. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Thank you very much. Come on, guys. How my dogs in the back look, Jim?
No problem.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Come on, guys. Come on, Chase.
Through, Billy.
Good. Hike. Awesome. That guy held the traffic for us. That was cool. Sometimes when they don't hold the traffic, it's easier. I've gotten to areas where I've had police driving by and they see me and they've gotten out and actually stopped traffic for me.
Those Chris is coming down the other way.
You're dead meat then. Sally Ormsby Park, Jim.
We're riding, bud. We're riding.
I told you, we might ride up in North Carolina for all we know. Was it? Belated woodpecker, Jimmy says. They're not as rare as they used to be, are they? As soon as I get to a little area, I'm going to move to my... G over. G over. Howdy. Come on, Chase. Chase wants to check everything out.
A lot of people here are age the same.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes we've gotten to be connoisseurs with spotting the wildlife or identifying it by the sounds it makes, especially Jimmy. What a cool trail. So I know I've got some WooFDriver fans out there that are from the Northern Virginia area or been to Northern Virginia. So I'm curious, put in the comment section on the video you're watching of me if you've heard of this trail. What's this? It was the Lake Accotink, and we made it onto the cross-country trail.
Yes.
We're now on the cross-country trail. Be curious, because we wound up on this trail accidentally, but it's all good. We're safe, and we do have our guy out there in the field who's in the truck who picks us up wherever we stop. He's Glimpse. We're on Glimpse, which is, again, an app used by Apple or iPhone, Droid, etc. And he can tell where we're at. G, over. G, over. Ho, guys.
You don't mind if I get a picture of you?
Not at all. Not at all.
Pretty amazing.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you do have pedal power.
Yeah, we do.
I thought the beast of burden were handling it.
No, they can though. Thank you. Have a great day. Come on, Chase. Again, folks, apologize if we're cutting out. We realize there's not much we can do, and just there's no limited internet connection, connectivity here, signal, whatever you want to call it. Come on, guys. Howdy. Have a great day. Come on. We become the center of attention, not really by design, but because of the unusualness of this activity and the dogs being involved and the bike we're on and all that stuff. Cool bridge, a little bouncy here. When we're on the other bike that we usually ride, we've only been on this bike for 2 trips recently, but many a trips in the past. This is a well-versed bike and been with me for a long time. But this bike has no real suspension, so that's why the camera's a little bouncier. My voice is bouncier, yep. And especially when you get to trails that aren't paved. This has been paved in the past, but it hasn't been kept up on. So we're going to get some bouncing. But I guess it's kind of like you being here with us. You're really getting to see the as the camera moves. The camera's pretty securely fastened to the bike, so as that moves, you're actually getting a view of the camera moving. It's actually part of the frame. It's so securely fastened to it, which is kind of cool if you think about it. Jag does look close to the wheel, but he's perfectly fine. He likes that position. We do have a wheel guard that we trained him on, but it's not necessary now. We can always put him back on if we need to. CT, Jim. That says 21. I have no idea what that means. And at this point, I'm not taking a guess. Oh, cross country trail. Interesting. So, folks, if you do, the stream does break up or it says broadcast interrupted. If you have time, just stay with us because we're probably going in and out of signal areas. I know the sheer fact that I'm still connected means that we are getting some signal, and we let's get a little bumpy here. Oh, getting the regular trail up here, it looks like. It's just a little tough through here. Thank you. So it's still maintaining somewhat of a connection. Easy, guys. Howdy. Dog sled on wheels. Have a good one. It's kind of cool. Look at that to that house, Jim. Are you? Well, Chris said we're 3 miles out. We got to be within a mile and a half now. Is it wobbling or just making noise? Yeah, I feel the bike swaying with her. That's how you know she's still feeling good, because she's still back there moving. You can see her going from side to side. Yep, she's trying to see around Jim's big head. That's why she's looking to the left and looking to the right. She's wants to be out down here, but she's had enough for the day. we know we get close to the truck, I might put her down and let her see if she's got any more bathroom breaks to do. I like to try to let her finish up with us just to make her feel more part of the team. But totally depends. Either way, we're fine. We're moving along at a relatively good clip here. Everything is doing well mechanically. Of course, the dogs most importantly. And I guess Jim, that's important too, huh? Jim always says he knows if it's him or the dogs, it's going to be him that takes the hit. He's too funny. So as the camera passes by, I assume you realize that's my legs, and you're looking down at the screen that lets me know what the camera's looking at, so I can narrate a little better and know if the. Thank you. Make sure the camera's still working. That's Big Jim wearing the werewolf shirt.
Lady on the other side with a dog, about 200 yards up.
I see her. Going towards us or away?
Going away from us.
We'll probably pass her. We'll let this woman get across. Stay, guys. Stay, guys. Relax. Oops. Thank you.
I'll say 1 horsepower, but I think you have 3.
3.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait, this one.
She's the eldest. She did her workout and she's taking a breather.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
She looks good. Yes.
You guys, this is great.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, Jim, are they stopping for it?
That's the question. You gotta wait. We couldn't run over.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Chase. Either one look better?
Whatever you think, buddy.
Come on, guys.
Good, buddy. Keep going.
Come on, Chase.
Keep going. Good. Remember that lady's coming in.
Yep.
100 yards.
Now I'm letting them do all the dog power here because.
I'm pedaling a little.
Oh, okay, you are pedaling too.
You want me to stop pedaling?
No, I don't care. Jim and dog power. Because there they go. You can't pedal that fast. So I'm going to let them air it out. Yeah. Folks, we're probably going to peak here at 15 miles per hour. They're just rocking and rolling. Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, guys. All over. Have a great day. Thank you. They were good, weren't they, Jim? Did you see them? They were so good, weren't they?
They both seen that dog at the same time. Took off like a rocket.
She got a kick out of us, didn't she?
Yeah.
But did you see how they stayed away from the dog?
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't even try.
They know.
Now, Princess will try a little bit, but she's just old. We'll give her that. Crossing a bridge up here, folks. If you saw them kick the speed, and we were probably. They sprint out at 15 miles per hour when they're on the bike. They can hit 30. Look, is that trail going to continue? Yep. Haul. Boys. She loved it, Jim. She was laughing.
I think I seen where we're going on that last time.
Did you?
Well, this is a nice trail.
That's great, man.
That's what I told her.
It's awesome.
Well, we left out an hour, didn't we, buddy?
We did, man. We've been going for 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. This will probably be a 4.5 hour day on the trail. But that's what's nice when you can get to a trail relatively early. Yeah. So I hope you're able to take this in, folks. Easy, Jim. Yep. Not trying to toot my own horn in any way, but those of you that don't know what this is, looking like this, what is this guy doing? I'm probably one of the only people in the world doing this in the way I am. It's a form, what they call urban mushing, is it started off originally to get dogs, sled dogs, exercise in the warmer months. They would hitch them to bikes and even ATVs when they're out in front, when you have a sled dog team of over 20 dogs, just to keep them maintained and toned for the sled dog snow season. But as areas evolved and became more populated, it's harder and harder to work a team of dogs on a lot of these different trails that are local to many. Have no idea where to go, but we had no idea where to go anyway, so.
Creek says we're 8/10 of a mile from here. You can't miss it.
Awesome. Howdy.
Bye.
So as time, like not a horsepower, huh? So as time has rolled on, more and more people want to do activities with their dogs similar to sled dog activities, especially high energy dogs. And when you don't live in areas that are substantial or get a snow, etc., this is how urban mushing evolved. It became a way for people to exercise with their dogs on a bike, especially when they're on the side, because a lot more control you have over them, than they're not out front. And I've kind of went to the extreme with this and built these long bikes that I can run multiple dogs and put them in position that they can pull or just trot with the vehicle. So I call this fur wheeling, F-U-R wheeling. And that's why on the license plate of my big truck it says fur wheel drive, kind of like four-wheel drive, but fur wheel drive. And there's plenty of fur in there. Actually, it's pretty clean now. Dan, the man, has cleaned it up for us. What'd he say, Jim?
When we come to this road, we got to go left.
Okay. On the road or on the trail?
I don't know. He said he's going to make a T. It's going to come through like a T. We got to make a left. So,
I wonder if that was back there, but I guess not.
buddy, I don't know. I asked him. He said he didn't know neither.
Okay, bud.
It looked like a road coming up, and he said that it looks like it comes to a T. We got to make a left.
Always tune into WooFDriver for adventures, because we never know where we're going. But the dogs always lead us there, so we know it can't be too bad. Some of these trail systems are just really complex, and they intertwine with other trails. They're remarkable to be on and to travel, because you can really see some pretty cool sights. And
It's like a parking lot here.
big road up here, Jim.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about, so we might have to wait to see what he's talking about.
I'm probably going to let you get off here, Jim. And now look at all the cars.
Okay, but just hang on a minute. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Looks like it's a walkway. It goes up to the left.
Might have to turn around. So, folks, we have already tracked in a crowd here, I could see. Pretty stay.
This is definitely one of the
Howdy, thank you.
They're very
Thank you so much. What's that, Chris?
His
Jim?
name is Earl. He's real friendly. He's like a person.
Are they Malamutes or
He's actually got Malamute and Husky in him. The rest are all Huskies.
Big baby. Did you get Chris?
I didn't get him, no.
I'm gonna call him.
Good boys are.
so soft? How beautiful.
Well, she's the eldest. She's like 15, so she's already done her mileage and she's got a little muddy. She got a little bit of fun everywhere. So we give her a ride now and let her brothers do the work.
Her name?
Princess. She's the princess and she's a diva.
Oh my god. She's gorgeous.
She wants to go. She's really intense, so she loves to get out there and do her stuff. And she doesn't love being in the seat, but she needs to be. But today she really ran pretty good. Yeah, she's she's the only female. The rest are all males.
Is
So-
she in charge?
She's in charge. Oh yeah. That's why I sometimes got to watch her with them, and she still thinks she's the boss. I mean, they kind of let her because I got her when she was 4. She's about 15 now, and it was she was too much for other people to handle. They had to rehome her. So I worked with Huskies all my life pretty much, so I was able to take her and make her manageable. Yeah, we're broadcasting on Facebook. So. I don't know how many people are watching, but we broadcast.
So do you guys like go for runs?
We go all over the East Coast, but we're out of Baltimore, so we stick to the Mid-Atlantic area mostly. We've gone to the Cape Cod Rail Trail in Massachusetts. We've gone to the Virginia Creeper Trail, which is near Tennessee. But usually we're in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey. He's taking a breather. You know, it's a little warm technically for them, so. And they still have their undercoat on because they haven't shed their undercoat yet. So, but we give them plenty of water, and we're usually moving at a slow pace, especially when she's down. When it's just the boys, they pick it up a little bit. When they see another dog or they pick up on a scent, they jet. So then there's no holding back. That's why my brakes are always squeaking because I'm like, not too fast. I don't want to burn them up before the trail's over.
On Facebook, like you're...
Yes, WooFDriver. WOOF.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Because real mushers are dog drivers, they call them.
right.
And I'm doing this for recreational purposes, for health of them. So
How
yeah,
pretty their eyes are. They're blue.
Aren't they
Supposed
pretty?
to go back
They're blue
where we
like
came and make a right. Does that other trail comes in on the right? Goes to a parking lot?
Yeah, it does. It's pretty far though. It's about like
It's about a mile back.
yeah.
That's fine,
We,
yeah.
we,
That's
we
okay.
gotta go back there.
Okay, we'll
So
turn
yeah,
around.
right where when you go around this bend, you're gonna see that there's a fork,
Okay.
and so you're just.
Yeah,
gonna
we
go
saw
right-
that. There was a concrete trailway. Someone was coming
Yeah.
down, and we
Yeah.
didn't know. We've gotten off the trail so many times, but
Yeah, and then that'll lead straight out to a parking lot where there's like 2 baseball fields.
yeah, that's where he's going to meet us, our guy.
Okay.
Great.
Nice to talk to you guys. Oh.
Easy, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're gonna use your backing up skills.
Great talking to you.
Take care.
Have a great day. Look us up on Facebook.
We will.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Jim.
I'm back straight up for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll back you up. Just let's back up.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when to turn.
Okay, come on, guys. Back up. Back up. Back up. Watch the dogs go in reverse, guys. Folks, sorry. Okay. Come on, guys. Back. Which way? That way?
Yeah. Yep, you're doing good. Yep, come on, Billy.
G. G over. G over. Come on, Chase.
You ain't turning it.
That's as much turn as I can do. Whoa, hang on. I'm caught in the chain.
Hold on. Let me push it forward.
Yeah, I got to move with the chain.
good?
Yep. Okay.
You all right now?
Yep. Back up, guys. Back up. Got so much. I wear so much gear. Sometimes this bike's really narrow. Back up, good boys. G, good boys. Come on, Chase. Back up.
Come on.
Good boys. Back up. How cool is this, folks?
Okay, forward.
Okay. Come on, guys. Hike. Haul, come around. Haul, come around. Haul, come around. Okay.
Back up.
Back up. Come on, guys. Back up. Now, this is like a 20-point turn in a dog sled on wheels.
Come on back.
Come on back. Back up.
Come on back.
Back up. Back up.
That's good.
Oh. Forward. Hike. Hike.
Look at that.
Dog sled on wheels, navigating. Here with the Wolf Driver. So, folks, you got to see how quite a few times on this trail. And if you didn't see part one, I would hopefully suggest you watch, because that was quite an adventure in itself. And you'll see Princess doing, I think she ran the whole length of that almost 3-hour broadcast. So we've run into many people. Everybody's been so nice. And you can see how great the dogs are with everybody. They're just really loving and wonderful. People are amazed. Now, a lot of people put their face into the dog's face, which I never suggest. With my guys, it's okay. I know a lot of people say that, but been doing this for, like I said, quarter of a century. And I've actually, you heard me tell her, I've been with Huskies for almost all my life. I was introduced to them as my sister when I was a young kid, maybe 7, 8 years old, maybe 9. Her husband, his family, her in-laws, actually had a husky. His name was Nanook, and I love Nanook. That's where I fell in love with the husky breed. But I was just a little kid, and I had no idea the kind of work they are or what it takes to own a husky. So when I had a home, as I do now, and had the right facilities and the right lifestyle where I could take care of them, I got huskies about 25 years ago, and they've been in my life ever since. So the dogs are just so wonderful. Huskies are usually very a good breed to be around people. They're not aggressive. Now, any dog can be aggressive at any given time, depending whether he's provoked or she's provoked, or, again, I was talking earlier, if they feel scared or threatened. So, and with children, you don't know, because children can tug on them and maybe intimidate them in some ways, get them worked up. So I always watch really closely, and my dogs will take a lot. They actually have never been aggressive towards anyone. So once in a while, if you're, when I'm cleaning them, burrs off of them, you might have seen me earlier with Princess, if you tugging them too hard, they might give you a little warning bite, where they don't really bite you, they just let you feel their teeth on your skin.
Right up here on the right, about 100 feet.
Okay, bud. So we had to backpedal. I don't know if you caught all that. Whoa, sorry, buddies. Just had to adjust my camera there. Went sideways.
See it going?
Yep, that's where that man was coming
Yeah,
from.
you got to swing wide, I think.
And we got off the trail long ago, but where we're supposed to meet Chris. And was that the dead end, Jim, or did that trail carry?
It continues, that guy said, but not there.
G?
He said it's one at the end.
Wow, G. So this is kind of cool, though. Every trail says CT around here.
Yeah.
So we're kicking it up. We're back on the main artery of the trail that we want to be, where we're going to meet Chris. Where we met those nice people, kind of went into a major highway. I mean, that was a major highway. Was that Route 50, Jim?
That was Arlington Boulevard.
Arlington Boulevard's Route 50, I believe. Yeah, that's where she said it would dead end. So those of you, again, that are familiar with the area, if you want to look at some on Google Maps, that was Route 50, I believe, Arlington Boulevard, in the Fairfax County, Northern Virginia area. So we've been on this trail, we've been hitting it now for about almost 4 hours. which is good. I mean, it's been a great day, and Princess doing as well as she did. That's one of the reasons we've been on here so long, is because of her slow pace. But because she was so into it, I didn't want to disturb her groove and take her off prematurely. I wanted to let her get all the exercise she wanted. So now, if you've been with me for the past hour, a little bit of hour plus, I've been running the boys pretty good, and they've been airing their energy out. And again, it's a little warm. It's about, it was probably about 72 earlier. What do you think? It's in the 60s now, Jim? Mid 60s.
No, I think it's in the low 60s.
Low 60s. So as nightfall comes in, they would actually be more energetic because they'd have to spend less energy cooling themselves. And we do run at night for that reason, but we've had enough here today. Look at that squirrel, Jim. Everywhere. This is a squirrel haven. Oh, this is a great part of the trail. We zigged instead of zagged. Love being around these tall, mature trees. It's really quite remarkable. I'd like to put her down for the last quarter of a mile. I think she said it's at least a mile or so off. I'd wait till we see the truck. Well, this is kind of cool as can be. So glad I'm able to broadcast this, because it's just one of those, I would consider it almost an epic trail. Like I was saying earlier, it's just been so scenic and eventful with the different dogs we've run into and all the fine people we've talked to. You can see Jag. He's shorter, so, and he's big time shorter. That's why you get the stride like he has. He's almost bouncing, and want to limit that somewhat. It burns up more energy, and that is a little harder on his pads. So I don't want him bouncing too much, but you know, a mile or two of it's fine. Just want to keep it in check. This might be a road. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what this is.
That means it's going to be close. That's what that means.
I'm assuming. Can I go to my right? Yeah.
I got a feeling we're getting close.
So what a cool area. And we've been through some mud areas where the boys have gotten, and the girls have gotten their feet in the mud. And Princess actually stumbled and went down in the mud. That happens on here, but all in a safe. That might be at the parking lot.
I would think that could.
Okay, let's see if we can get her in. Easy, easy. Oh. So what I'm gonna do is try to put.
Good idea, because we don't want her.
Yep. So I'm gonna try to put her down for the last little bit. See if she wants to do any more. If she doesn't, that's okay. But this gives her a chance to do a bathroom break if she needs to before she gets in the truck, or just stretch, because she did do a lot of miles. So kind of like walking it off. I see I pulled her hair last time, so she's like, "Watch my hair, Dad." Okay, good girl. I'm gonna pull my phone up. Excuse me for a sec, folks. Now I lift her just like this. Good girl. And hook her right up, and we'll see what she's got.
But that was a nice day, wasn't it? That turned out pretty.
What do you think that mileage was? Any idea? 4 hours?
I guess for around 9, I would just think.
I think we might be at 10. For the book, these dogs, I mean, they could go 30 miles. Yep, easily.
Yep.
Break off.
May be it then.
Yep. So how's my princess girl doing?
Good right now. I wouldn't go too fast for her. She's doing all right. Maybe get her over near the grass.
Well, that's harder for her.
Oh, I thought it just might be more advantageous.
Yeah, bathroom breaks.
Doing number 2.
Yeah, she's stiff, so she's cramped up, so she's limping a little, but that's okay. We're just going slow.
Take it real slow.
Yeah, this will loosen her up. That's why I wanted her to get that stretch in before we put her away. She's still pulling on her tug. She's about level with it and pulling right there. So she does cramp up, and she's had Lyme's disease in the past, and we didn't know that when I kind of rescued her. When the family she was with had to rehome her when she was 4, and it showed up. I'm always all about doing all the tests we need to do and finding out the history and knowing the health of the dog, and that I attribute to her sometimes getting cramped up in her paw. Sometimes that'll go on for days, and it'll subside, but this is probably just a cramp. You can see she's walking it out now. Yep. Yeah, me too. Are these people coming this way, Jimmy?
It looks like it's children.
You might have to pull her in.
I ain't coming around there too, just need to see it. Waited to feel the dream. Wait when we first come out.
Pull her.
Hi guys. Hello.
Howdy, howdy. Come on, guys. Good boys. What's that, bud? How far does the trail go? It does?
Yeah.
I'd stick on it. I just doing so good.
Go down that way and turn around and come back.
Can you tell? Hey, Jim, let's give him some water either way, if you don't mind, buddy.
Probably almost that run out of battery. Probably have changed the battery before we do that.
That's true. We're just evaluating if we're going to go any further.
He's got one right there.
Does he?
People, we think we got almost 10. You know how they are.
Yep. If we want to go any further now, folks, or we want to pack it in, actually, I know they've got some more mileage in them, so we're just going to do a little evaluation of the trail, what Chris can find out from his map. Again, he's a tour coordinator, so he plans it out for us, and he's become an expert at reading these maps. Hope you're enjoying the show, folks. Again, I'm really glad I'm the wolf driver. Really happy to be able to broadcast this to you. I live a dog style lifestyle, and almost everything I do, besides loving my wife and spending good time with her, is for the dogs. And I've had huskies before these, so I've been doing the husky thing for about 25 years now. But since I was a little kid, I've always loved huskies. And basically I do all kinds of activities with them, kind of not stuff you see every day, creative and instinctual stuff that they long to do, but because of different constraints, it's hard to make it happen, and that's what I specialize in. So I wanted to share that with everybody as much as possible. Are you trying to see how far it goes, Jim? Can you?
No, it's reading the sign.
Oh, does it say anything? Oh, we can get you hold the bike and I'll get you a battery charger if we're gonna continue on a little bit.
Okay.
I might, bud. I mean, if it's a few more miles, the boys are.
You gonna give up, baby?
I put her back in the back. I think she's good. Stay, guys. That's true. So we're debating, as you see, doing I'm getting a battery charger for Jimmy so he can charge his phone. Make sure we got juice in here, which I think. And we're still broadcasting. Kind of cool. Crispy's walking down to see. Look at Zara sitting. Right. Okay.
A little over an hour. We'd go down a half an hour, probably, and turn around and come back a half an hour, or something close to that.
See how that goes, bud.
Thank you. He's investigating. It says that underpass was created to connect local trails with regional trails. See what it says? Connection between local and regional trails.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's what it's been doing all day long. It's been doing it. It seems like.
the connection.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, folks, I've got plenty of battery on here, but just in case I would run out. Look how she twisted her line up already, Jim.
It's much better for her.
This is, quite frankly, why Princess has had the longevity she has, because she's just so intense and steadfast about everything she does. And she just is incredible. Definitely part of that's the training, part of that's in her genes.
I didn't read the other one. You might read the other trail on the other side. See the
I think it's like a history thing, just the normal thing. Pets got to be on leash, no horses with them.
Just to connect them trails with. Sorry, bud.
That's okay. Yeah, the dogs can kind of pull the bike on their own, so someone's got to be here. Sometimes we'll chalk the wheels. But I got a real special treat if it works. I'm going to actually broadcast in 360 from Zara's collar. Another 3/4 of a mile? All right, well, we'll do that. Just you stay here. Think we should put another battery on? Okay.
Yeah, we run about 10, so we're going to...
Well, you got 3, don't you? Or all 3 hooked up? Oh. Dude, she's done like 5 to 6 miles, Princess. And I put her up because who knows why. She's been on it today. Yeah. Well, I think the warmer weather's helping her bones and muscles a little bit, even though it's a little harder for them to cool and to breathe. Yeah. Yeah, it does. But they can't cool themselves as much. They all get a double drink, Jim?
Everybody did.
Oh.
These guys got a drink.
Uh-huh. So, I'm just going to check our status here. We're at 100%. We're in plenty. I want to see how this rides on Zara.
Oh, big dog coming at you.
Is there? Uh-oh. Do you? What's that? Yeah, let me do that. Come on, guys. I got to back up here, Jim. Back up. Yep. Any batteries hooked up? I did. Come on. Come on, guys. Thank you. So we just had a dog coming in.
Wait for this truck to do what he's going to do, and then you can do on a circle.
Here we go. Easy, guys. No, Princess. Hey, Jim, watch her a second. Just hold her for 1 sec. It's okay, Jag. Good boy. It's okay, Jag. Relax. Chase. That's how much energy they still have in them. Okay, make sure they got their water, and then we'll roll.
Make a hard left. You should be able to do it between that truck and that car.
How about that way all the way around? I can't make a hard left. That guy's all the way out there, isn't he? That's okay. It'll give me extra mileage. I'm going straight. Tell me when you're ready to climb in, Jim.
And you want me in?
Yep. He's long gone.
Is that man pretty dog away?
He's all the way up there.
Is he?
Yep. He's that way out of the range. Good. And he's going to drive the dogs. Come on, guys. Hike. Princess. I don't think so, bud. No. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's so. Yeah, that's what we do, bud. So you can see Princess looks like she's limping a little. It's just a cramp. And I was explaining before how she's had Lyme's disease, and that affects her joint mobility, it seems like, in her paw as well, like the wrist of her paw. So we just take her time, and she gets her medication, and she's gets into a comfortable zone. But she wants to work it out. That's why she's out right now and pretty active, pretty engaged, as I like to say. So we're just riding through a parking lot so we could circle back and do another 3/4 of the mile in each direction on this trail. Just trying to max the trail out. Like to see it all while we're here. Like to get the dogs all they can handle. G. Paul. Paul. Paul, come around. Paul, come around. Paul, come around. He's talking to the dogs. Paul, come around. Paul, come around. Look at her trying to mark the grave. Okay, ho. She goes back and forth so many times. If they're doing 5 miles, she's probably done 12. Chris, watch that music, please. Yeah, I'm broadcasting that. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Thank you. So we're at Pickett Road Underpass Trail now. Look at how orange that water is. Really? It says coyotes through here? So they had a coyote warning on the sign is what Jim was letting me know. So the coyote's not going to mess with us. Coyote looks on us as a pack of wolves. And they're not usually looking to pick a fight with a animal equivalent to them, what they consider a possible predator or equivalent to them. Come on, guys, hike. So we don't worry about them. Be cool to get a view of them. We've done it before, actually, on the Erie Canal Trail in New York. We did, and there was a pack of young coyotes. We were out there at night doing some midnight mushing, what I call. It was in the dead of the summer. That's why we were out there at night, and we were on our way to the Cape Cod Rail Trail. And at the time, my co-pilot was Rhett. And straight, Jim, I guess. Yep. Yep. We heard some weird noise because coyotes have a weird kind of barking noise they do. And I see them. Thank you, though. And Rhett's like, oh, what is that? And I said, I don't know. And he looked behind in the distance where the sound was coming from, the barking. Howdy.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Great. And he said, whoa, I don't know what that is, but it's a whole pack of them. And yeah, it was a pack of coyotes. Princess has possibly had enough. But that's good because I was trying to get her just a little stretched out. So we're right near the city of Fairfax. And we're just taking this extra little jaunt just to kind of complete the trail, or at least the legs of the trail that we've done today, and let the boys get all the, come on guys, all the exercise they can in. And we've got Princess down now. She's already done 5 to 6 miles today, which is a modern day record for her age. Usually she's doing 3 miles. I thought that was a dog on the other side of the fence. So she's I don't know. She looks like she's wants to stop and then she re-engages. So I keep going at a really slow pace. At the very least, oh, this is the police. I guess it's just a body shop or something. Kind of cool back here, Jimmy.
Yeah. I can see it's getting more city.
Yep. So we're just moving along at a very light walking pace. Just letting Princess get... I think she'd go all day, Jim, if you just went at a slow pace. I mean...
She's going to go all day here tonight.
What's this, some kind of factory, Jim? Does it look like it's still operational or it's old?
Yeah, no, I guess it's like brick or concrete or something. It's probably concrete.
Come on, Chase. So this is kind of, what time you think it is, Jimmy? 4 hours, we left at 2:30. It's about 6:30?
It's almost
Sep-
6:23.
So we're always evaluating how much daylight we have left, even though we were prepared to run at night, but it's not necessary tonight. And this trail seemed to be pretty, well, I don't know, some part of the trail said don't run at night. Come on. As you get more towards the city, they don't care if you run at night. Come on. How's baby doing, Jimmy?
Good right now. She's doing fine.
This is might be a record broadcast for us. We've been out here we've been broadcasting now for better than 4 hours. Is this a narrow trail or what is this? No, I think it's a
Bridge.
deep.
I don't know if we're going to make this bridge. It's really narrow, isn't it?
Does to me too, but actually it's getting wider as we get closer. You're gonna have to help me. G? Okay. This will be really cool, folks, for you to get a view of how the dogs are so well trained and well versed at this and confident of themselves to run right next to the bike.
Back up, please. Turn it the other way.
Back up, guys. Now I'm gonna go forward.
Okay. Forward. Forward.
Hike.
Hike. Hike. Hike. Come on, Princess. Come on. Okay, brother. Easy.
You can pick the back end up, probably.
I can, but you gotta watch Jag. Everybody's good with Jag.
Okay. You all right, Jimmy?
Yep. Right now. Go slow, buddy.
Yep. Okay, guys. Whoop.
Go ahead, Bill.
Come on, guys. Watch this real closely, folks.
Stay in the middle.
Come on, Princess.
Don't worry about me. We'll talk about me later. Good. Good. Perfect. Good.
Folks,
Where are they doing good?
you got to see this. I hope you're watching. This is probably the coolest thing you've seen related to dogs in a long time. Look at the bridge we're over. Look at the tightness of it. Look at Jag you're looking at right now. Jim's trailing behind us just to let me know, make sure I'm centered. That's Princess we're coming up on right now. And we're coming around the horn and you're back to Zorro. Complete revolution around the bridge. How cool is that? It's really cool.
Here's something, I'll be right with you.
Come on, Chase. Is this somebody coming, Jim? Or come on, Chase.
Somebody walking that shit.
Okay, are
They're doing it.
you climbing in?
In a second, I gotta put something very small.
Okay. that was cool. So that's challenging in a few ways. First of all, coming so close to the bike and being kind of pinned against the bridge. Obviously there was enough room for them, but only inches on each side.
What's that noise?
It's a bird or a hawk or something. And then you have, hear it?
I don't know what it is. It's weird.
Yeah, she sees it. Oh, it's right there.
Is that a crow making that noise?
Yeah. You ready, Jim?
Yeah.
And then he's might be crowing at us. Come on, Chase.
Crazy noise. Crazy.
Come on, Zara. Howdy, okay.
Spooky bird down here.
Thank you. That crow's wild.
What kind of bird do you think that is?
A crow, I think. I think it's just a crow, but it's making that sound. It's wild. I don't know. He's big. He's a crow, isn't he, Jim?
Probably raven. Or maybe
Might be a raven.
looks
Pretty
like-
cool.
Looks like he's bigger than
Have a great day. Thank you.
looks like he's bigger than a crow. He could be a raven. See how big he is?
Yeah, he could be a raven. Actually, let me get a picture if he stays still long enough.
Yeah,
Oh, guys,
good.
that's pretty cool. He's right
I'd like to
there.
see it up close.
If I can get to my camera. Is he still there?
Yep.
There we
Still there.
Camera's somewhere in here, guys.
Yeah, he looks like a raven. I don't think he's a crow. I think he's too big. I never heard a crow make that noise.
I'm trying to figure out where he's at so I can zone in on him. Jeez. He's really making the noise. I
You know
can't.
what it is? No, it's just one. He's big. He's really big. I thought it was two of them.
Someone's behind us. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna move over for him. Come on, guys. Someone's coming behind us.
That's what he looks like. Looks
Whoop.
like he's a raven.
Howdy. Sorry, we're in your way.
No problem.
Well, that's
Thank
just
you.
weird
Really
bird.
cool.
Yeah, we're checking out this cool bird. Thank you very much. Get some good exercise. Have a great day.
You wanna get off?
Yeah, let me get off for a second if I can find him. You hold the bike, Jim.
This is the best spot shot.
Where we were at, yeah. Whoop. Okay, folks, sorry about this, but it's giving the dogs a little bit more of a rest.
Sure, that's what he is, though.
And a really unusual bird up here that I'm trying to get a picture of. If I can focus in. There he is.
Oh, there he
I got him just as he left.
I think that's what he is. So he flies different than a crow. There he is. He's back behind you, Tim.
Where's he
He
at?
landed again. He landed up there.
Yeah, I think it's a crow.
I don't think it is. I think it's a raven.
See ya?
You don't fly like a crow.
I got the best picture I could.
Make crow noise.
So we see all kinds of wild stuff out here, and I like to document it when I can. Actually, if you go to my website, you ready, Jimmy?
Yep.
Hike, come on, guys.
Coming at you quick.
Okay. Pull Jag in, make sure he's good.
Sorry, bud. We got caught on the wrong side of the road.
Thank you, thank you. Come on, guys. I'll break off.
Breaks off.
Hike. So, I got a website called WooFDriving Inspired, WOOF Driver Inspired, and you'll see all the wildlife we've run into over the years. Some pretty remarkable shots. There's an eagle, a bear, a little video of a black bear we ran into, all kinds of stuff. But we're chugging along here at a slow pace, trying to keep the princess going as she's interested.
Dog. Two of them.
Are they off leash?
Yeah, one. No, I don't know if he is or not. No, he's on leash. This one. One dog.
All right, easy, Chase, easy. Can I go to my left? Howdy. Getting them some exercise. We got room for one more. Have a great day. Thank you. Come on, guys. People are really interested in what we do. That's Princess. She's just a little cramped up. That's why she's got a little limp to her. But she's working it out on here. As you can see, she's still engaged.
You know where I think they are?
Where?
I think we're back to Bridgewater Boulevard.
Oh, Arlington? That's
I'm not
cool.
sure, but I think
That's cool, man. Just got us a little bit extra footage there. Come on, Chase. Did they drink a lot back at that parking lot, Jim?
not a lot.
Uh-huh. We've been.
Like they were starving to death.
Now this trail goes to the left, Jimmy.
You want to left then. You don't want to go up there to the village.
Another cool bridge. If you didn't catch our last bridge crossing before we ran into the Raven,
Oh, well, that's going to take you. That might take you to the village too, buddy.
well, let's cross it and see.
I don't know. It might take you under the bridge.
Keep me centered, Jim.
Yep, look good.
Come on, guys. Hike.
Stay centered.
Watch her.
Stay centered. Just watch the sun. You're doing good. Perfect.
Okay, folks, if you're getting this again, how awesome is this?
As long as the bridge holds up,
A little rickety. That's what I was wondering, buddy. How's Jag? He gets a little nervous sometimes.
I think it goes under the bridge. Bro.
I think so too. This is kind of pretty wild. I'm glad. Come on, guys. Come on, Chase. Low overhead, Jim.
You're right.
Okay, it's going to get dark here in a sec, folks. We're going under a tunnel, under a bridge, kind of like in a tunnel, but not fully encapsulated like one. Woo, cooler under here, buddy. You feel that difference in temperature? Used to go into our werewolf days. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Little coyotes are in there.
Bike trail still.
Anybody behind us? You all right?
Yeah, not that I know of. That was cool. So glad I could be on camera with that one too.
What do you say? You want to go into about 7 and then turn around?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, listen, it might be easier for him to pick us up out here, Jim.
6:34.
I'd like to see where we wind up. There's all these areas. I'm sure he could pick us up. I mean, come on.
You have to make a decision when you get through 7 rather than
Yep.
just turning it back.
So we got people waving to
I
us.
want to go over and go bowling for a while.
People waving to him, Jim. Yeah, people waving to us from the deck. It reminds me of one of our recent videos where, remember everyone was cheering for us?
Yeah, when we went by the beer pool.
That's because they were all drunk. That's Princess you're looking at. She is still down, folks. I don't know what's going on with her. I've never seen her get this kind of mileage and still be engaged. And well, that we don't want to be in. We don't want to be there, but sometimes the areas can get a little seedy too. Sometimes the areas can get a little seedy.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, guys.
It don't look like it's
No, it doesn't.
look like it looks like
No.
it's
No, we always have to be cognizant of our safety.
Look at the size of them houses,
Huh?
How good they are.
Are they townhomes or are they houses?
Yeah, this is big as town. Look at that.
Well, Princess is actually approaching, folks, 7 months. Yeah, well, at least we can be picked up almost anywhere. Did you mention that to Chris?
No, I didn't. Boy, we were preoccupied.
Huh. I think she's done. Okay, cool, no problem. She's done. Let me put her up. She's still got it in her. I've never seen her do this good in recent years, Jim. Look at it. Look at her pulling. Okay, pretty. I'm going to put the Princess up. We're going to rock and roll this trail. What do you think we went since we left Chris? Yeah, I think she's probably close to 7. Okay, good girl. Okay, now sometimes when you first put them in the seat, especially because she's cramped up a little bit, and she's run so much today, that it takes a little while for her to sit down, and you've got to work with her, let her kindly nudge her. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Now, if you saw me do this last time, I pinched her hair. She wasn't exactly happy about it, so take my time a little more. Okay, good girl. Good girl. We're back at it, folks. My boys are on it.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Come on, guys, hike. So, back in the day, when I was doing extensive trails, now we've been doing shorter ones. These are the kind of these are the kind of hours we've been doing. 4, 5, even 6 hours. We're well better than 4 right now, folks. A little bit of I guess we're riding over a tunnel. I mean, a tube. So, I don't know. Kind of a wild trail system. Come on, guys. I think we can go there and turn around if we have to, or you think it'd be easier to turn around here if we had to? Okay. So, folks, if you can see as the camera's turning to our right, it's not there yet. Jim's going to take a walk and evaluate how much further this trail actually goes on. We're kind of near the city of Fairfax in Virginia, Northern Virginia. It's passing over me right now, and then you can see Jim going up this bridge. We've crossed a couple of these bridges just in the past 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and I hope you had a chance to see them. If you didn't, I hope you have a chance to go back and see them, because you can really see how the dogs are quite confident in themselves and how they go across a bridge like this with a narrow path where they're kind of pinned between the wall of the bridge and the bike, the wheel. And below them is water, and they don't get intimidated. Because we've done this so many times, and I've worked with them, and they've, quite frankly, never had a bad experience. What I've got to do as the wolf driver is keep the bike centered and keep evaluating that they have enough room, equal room on each side, so I don't push them into the bike or into the side of the bridge. That's one of the reasons why it's nice when Jim's behind me. You can kind of say, hey, you're going to the right or left a little bit, which I almost never do, but you take your eye off of it for 1 second, which I don't do. But if you have a blink, if something fly goes in your eye, it can be that quick. Now, of course, I can always stop, but that's the kind of wolf driving that I do, and how the dogs are trained to do this stuff. And again, glad you can join us and see this unfold live. Again, you are live, and unless you're watching the rebroadcast of this. But just to show you live. Okay, Chris is saying it's time to turn around. I'm gonna just show you your live right now, and 6:41, and I'm trying to get in front of the camera, and that's March the 29th. I did not fix my phone. That is the actual date and time. Chris says it's time. Chris says it's time to turn around.
Okay.
What'd you see over there?
Okay. Careful with dead ends
Into
into the road.
the road?
Dead ends into the highway.
Okay.
I mean, you go across the bridge, but you got another 100 feet.
Yeah.
Pavement, and dead ends into the highway.
Is it easier to turn around here or over there?
This is easy here.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Back up a little bit.
Okay, that way.
Yeah.
Back up, guys. Watch this, folks at home watching. You can really see how the dogs do. Come on, Chase. How about forward?
Hold on. Let me take a look.
Okay. Jim, I can just go forward.
Okay, bro.
Come on, hike. Come on, guys, forward. Haul. Haul. Haul's a sled dog, man. Haul. Okay, guys, easy.
All back up.
Back up. Ready?
Hold in. Make sure you turn the wheel.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Good boys. Back up. Back up.
Come on.
Good boy. Okay, come on, guys, forward. Hike. Forward. Hike. Back up.
That's the wheel, buddy.
Back up. Back up.
That's all you're gonna get.
Okay. Forward. Forward.
Can't go around that thing.
Nope. Back up.
Move back way up this time.
Back up, guys. Good boys. Back up.
Come on back.
Back up.
Come on.
Back up.
Come on.
Back up.
Okay.
Forward. Okay, I'm going to
Turn
go.
hard, bud. Turn hard.
Yep, I got her. Come on, Zaro. Come on, Chase. Cool. So, feel like we've been around the world today.
Obstacle course here in the end, honey.
Yeah. Hey, it's been great, though. I mean,
Oh,
nothing's been treacherous.
very good. Push.
Mush, come on, guys. Hike. I know I've said this before, but traditionally, the word is, whoa, hike. Not mush, but when a dog driver driving a team of sled dogs wants to move, he says hike, and it's WHOA when he wants to stop. I said it, but I was trying to say it because we were coming near something. I wasn't trying to stop the dogs. And Zara looked up like, "You want to stop now?" He knows how I move. Sound like we cracked that pipe. Okay, so we can kick up the pace a little more because Princess is up now once again. I'm going to say she's done about 7 miles today. I mean, this is unprecedented. And part of it, again, it's a little warmer out. So it sounds like it would inhibit her a little bit because... What's that? Yeah. Because of the inability of most dogs to cool themselves, to emit heat. But it actually helps her some when it's not too overly warm because, come on, guys. Yep. Because of that, come on. Because it actually keeps more mobility in her joints. What's that? Yeah. So kind of like when they lay on the concrete or sometimes the blacktop when the sun's beating on it, because it's like a heating pad for their bones. So it just helps keep her loose. If it's cold, you'd have that, yeah, it'd be easier for her to breathe, but harder for her. We're going under this cool bridge again, folks. Easier for her to breathe, but her joints would be competing with the cooler weather to stay lubricated and mobile. So we're under this cool bridge. Well, I just say it's cool because it's kind of wild looking. Come on, guys. Dismount from bicycle to cross bridge. We have anyone coming? No. Okay, folks. So pay close attention. Yep. Pay close attention to how we do this. Come on, guys. Watch Shag. Again. Yeah, he's comfortable with it. He doesn't. No, they do this all the time. That bridge sounds like it's going to give out on us. So we crossed that bridge with Princess down just a few minutes ago. Again, if you didn't see it, go back and watch that footage. It's really cool. It'll be available soon as we're done this broadcast, and Facebook reposts it. Okay, kick up the speed a little bit. You gotta sprint them towards the end. So kind of an interesting end to the trail, where this is definitely the city limits. Fairfax isn't a huge city, but it's in Northern Virginia, so it is well populated. And it's just, I've always liked this area. Seems to be some heavy industry around here too. We saw what looked like is that Home Depot? There's Home Depot. We saw what looked like a brick or a concrete plant a little further up too. Squirrels everywhere. So I hope you're enjoying this broadcast, and I don't think anyone's been with us all day. It would be too much. Yeah, it was just from this angle. Maybe it's a little easier from this angle.
Maybe.
Looks like it is. You might have to.
Don't worry about it when we get out the other side.
Oh, coming that way. You're saying, yeah. And this side too. You think
You'll make it. Swing out a little bit.
haul a little bit over?
Easy now.
Good boys. Yep. Jimmy's worried.
All good.
How's Shag?
I'm worried about
How's
Zorro.
Shag?
Good. Shag's perfect. I'm worried about Zorro.
He's fine, Jim.
He's almost peaked, almost underneath that tire.
Yep, he's fine.
He's going to be under them.
It ain't gonna hurt him.
He's unbelievable.
He knows exactly where I'm going.
In the wheel.
He, haul.
Good. Perfect. Made it.
Yeah.
Beautiful job, really.
Zorro's confident
He is.
and sure of himself. I mean, you know, I've never run into these dogs. They wouldn't be.
I've just seen him bump into the wheel with his shoulders.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Well, the wheel's not hurting him at all, you know?
His toes were out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but, you know, there's not enough weight here to affect them. Not that we'd want to, but... What's this, Jim? A concrete plant?
Oh, it's
Or trash?
the place where they park all the city vehicles.
Oh, that's why the cop
That's
cars
the
are there.
trash cans, the trash cars, the police cars,
Chris is watching us on Glimpse because he said, time to turn around, boys.
all the city vehicles.
Right when we got there.
Yeah, I know. He says pretty
We're going on 5 hours, bud.
good. You like that?
Oh, yeah. Well,
What kind of trip?
it's not cool for the dogs, but cool enough. And it's feels good for us. That water don't smell good. Something don't smell good.
Yeah,
Stagnant. What did we do here? We don't cross the road, did we?
I think we see this road across the road, or we go on the bridge.
I don't think we crossed the road once. We went under the bridge. You told me you didn't know where it went.
Yeah, went on the bridge.
You can see how crowded this area is by the traffic. That may be Route 50, I'm not positive. But luckily we don't have to mess with that. We are rolling.
There's people over here.
Oh yeah. I got enough clearance?
Yeah, man. Perfect. This is where Chris is.
Hey, hey there. Have a good one. Thank you. Yep. So folks. Yeah. Now how much does it go on this? No, I'm like it. Nice day like this, Jim. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is we went over some cool bridges back there. Let's give him some more water, Jim. Can you just hop out? Hey, chalk this wheel, Crispy.
It's going to go backwards.
I got it. Whoa.
Let's push
It's because it's on the curb.
just a little bit more. How about that?
Right. Oh, guys, it's because it's on the curb. Actually, it's leaning that way. Thanks, bud. So let me get her down, Jim. She wants water, you see. Okay, Princess. I will always, before, no matter how much she's been down, I always put her back off of the bike, back onto the bike before we end. Because it makes her feel a sense of completion if she has to use the bathroom, whatever the case may be. Okay, good girl. Good girl. And she feels like she finished up. Now push on her back to see how springy her legs are, and they feel great. So, we've got the Z-Man right here. And I'm petting him. You got, of course, the princess behind him. And you got Jason Jag. A lot of people watching us now. Still thirsty, Jim.
Well,
You just watered him, too.
you get hot, you rain all day.
How many miles do you think we did?
Probably 11 or something.
Yeah, it was cool. It was worth going that back there. It was cool. He said right when we stopped, Jim said, I don't know if we can get over this. I'm going to walk. And that's where he said, time to turn around.
We were going over the last bridge that ended up in a highway.
Princess ran the, how far was it back there?
3/4.
That's about what she ran. So she got almost 7 miles in today. How, can you tell how far we went? By glimpse?
Maybe. No, by the map. But I don't know.
You don't know.
You guys went from one trail to another.
Oh, it's awesome, though. I'll tell you what, the trail was really awesome. It was very eventful. There were a lot of people with dogs. And one guy says to me, my dog's not friendly. He can't get next to yours. I said, okay. So he went around. It was kind of cool. I mean, he told us. I like that. Hey, can you lower that for a second? I'm going to broadcast over there. Thanks. So, thanks, buddy. So, if you figure out that mileage, it'd be great. Everybody's still thirsty, even though we just watered them. They were rolling through there. I'm going to just take a quick sip here before I put them away. And actually, I'm going to be able to put the camera on me so I can give you a direct view. Let's see what the status of the camera is. It's about 50%. We burned up a lot of batteries today, boys.
Okay. Everybody's had a drink?
So, part of my hand, folks. Just trying to...
Hi, how are you?
What kind of gizmo is that?
It's a kind of a four-wheel bike tickled for the dogs to go on, like a sled.
Dog sled on wheels.
Cool.
Get some good exercise.
Can I bring my golden retriever down?
Yeah, we got room for one more, always. It's cool stuff. They like
The
it.
problem is he has to sniff everything.
Yeah, well, that's why we got a little motor on there. We just keep going. Like, come on, guys.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks. It's good exercise for
You
them.
guys build it yourselves?
Oh, we work with this guy in Utah, and we kind of design it, and he engineers it and builds it.
Wow.
Neat
I
stuff.
actually wish I had something like that. Well, I used to have a handicapped son.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, he would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would love it.
And I, pushed him in a baby jogger, a special needs baby jogger for him. But I wish I had something I could put him like a bike for him
Yeah, that's
and ride him around.
actually what the guy does. They build special needs people's bikes and stuff. So that's how we got into this. Yeah. Pretty cool.
What's the thing at the top for?
Just to do, we were doing a live broadcast. Actually, still doing it now on Facebook. So it's just a little camera that broadcasts out there. Cool stuff.
Don't put me on Facebook.
Okay. Have a great day.
People will be making fun of me if you put me on Facebook. They do all the time because they call me Sir Lip-a-lot.
Take care. Thanks, bud. So, right now, what's that? At least 10? Yeah. That's cool. So right now, we just watered the dogs again. We water them one more time before we put them in the truck. And Jim is adding water to their bowls in the truck. Crispy's showing me the map here, and I'm sharing with everybody. So where do we start? Right there? Okay. But you can't follow us on Glimpse, can you? and figure out the mileage.
I'm following the trail. Okay, boy.
Okay. Okay. Hey, you.
That's 8-3. Of course, you went the wrong direction up there.
Yep.
Then you added a mile and a half to it here.
Yep. Hey, watch the bike, Chris.
Right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take Princess and put her in the truck first. So, in case you haven't seen this before, it's got the accordion type steps that open when the truck opens, and she's going to be a little sore getting up these steps. That's why I have a handle right now. Come on, good girl. And the handle helps me lift her and assist her, good girl, to get her into the truck. And you can see her area is complete with the water bowl and a fan. And I'm going to check the temperature. Seems pretty cool in here. I put a Princess block here. That's this pillow. Because Huskies can be a little territorial. Sometimes when her brothers come in, she wants to let them know it's her truck. And she can actually nip at them, but not with that pillow there. Now we're going to take Zorro and put him in to the truck. If I can get the carabiner off. Got to put it in the right position sometimes. There we go. Okay, Z-Man. His harness has kind of a built-in handle. Now, I can let him go. He goes right to the truck. Go ahead, good boy. Truck. Right in there. Good boy. I'm going to make sure the windows are dropped a little more. Sometimes when we're in populated areas, we still keep the windows up halfway, but I'm right by. They're not going to go anywhere. I did have a dog once jump out of the truck while we were parked. I was training my other dog, and it happened, so that can happen. He was safe, perfectly fine. It was just in a parking lot. I was surprised he did it, though. This gets a little caught in there because of the size of the and the angle I'm on. Okay, Chase, hang on one sec, buddy. So, when in doubt, can you get that from just like a millimeter short? It's the wrong. There you go. Thank you. Okay, operator error that was. So, Chase, he might see something and want to kind of go over towards it, so because it's a crowded parking lot, I'll put him in, holding him all the way to the truck. And now you have the Jagster. Leave the centerpiece. Here, did you shut it off or stop spinning?
Shut it off.
Oh, you pushed the button? Hey, let me take that apart though, because I got it a certain way. I'll be right with you. Okay.
You good one?
We're good, buddy. And here comes the Jagster. Now, Jag's got, his steps aren't working, but he's a young buck. He can still climb up there, just like that. Come here, Jaggy. Now, I showed you, I had the video of me putting the harnesses on. Hi, good boy. You're the best. I want to keep him well praised. Good boy. Taking off the harness. First harness off. Good boy, Jag.
Let me in there, Bill.
Oh, you going in?
Yep. Just leave that there. I'll go.
Okay. Now I'm going to take Zorro's off. And his is a little different than Jag's. It's the same basic design, but it's a different harness altogether. Different company. Good boy.
Oh, look at you, pretty boy.
Hi, good boy. Hey, you're calling my harness. I gotta go on the other side for Chase. He don't even get up. I gotta yell at him 12 times to get up.
I'm tired, Billy.
He's like, what do you want from me? He's so comfortable in his harness. It used to be when we had the old harnesses, he didn't like them. And what do you know? He's got a little hitchhiker right on his ear. Hi, good boy. It's probably from free ranging the other day. So it's not near his skin, so it's not bothering him. Probably bothering him more than I'm pulling it out, but good boy. You have to pull the hairs apart. See, that's a hitchhiker. It's just a small one. Come here, Chase. Come on, Chase.
What do you have, kick on him?
No, a hitchhiker, a burr from the big farm probably. Always find them. Okay, good boy. Good boy. There you go, Jimmy. So Jim's gonna put the harnesses away, and I'm gonna put the rest of the equipment away. Show you how we do it real quick. If you missed our initial setup, I'll show you how we build it. Now I'll show you how we take it down. So these are just bars on here that help me create that propeller that the camera rode on to give the views of we were riding on the trail. So kind of a cool setup. And this is a battery that was, well, we went through a couple actually, powering everything up. So, thanks, bud. This is the spinner, if you will. This is all real specialized equipment that has either been modified in some way by me or one of my crew, or probably used in a way that it really wasn't intended to, but it works. So I put everything back super carefully. Actually, that box is ready to be closed up, and almost everything has a home. Where's that little bag's right there? Great. What I find is, as soon as you put something away wrong, you can't find it, especially on the kind of setup that I'm doing, riding. So it's important everything stays together. It's the bottom line. Let me put this in here. Careful. Everything has a home, and everything stays safe and protected that way as well. So I'm not going to put my big Mevo broadcast, that's what you're watching me on right now, away, because that would take the show off the air. I'm just going to keep it going, just so you can get an idea here of all the cool stuff happening. I am actually going to put my this battery lasted me a long time. Hey Jim, where's that thing I gave you for your phone? Up, okay, up front. So usually what we'll do is cool, bud, thanks. Anything loose, I'd say put up front, because I can situate it from there. Now I do have temperature gauge in here for each row of the vehicle, so we can make sure none of the rows get too hot, because it is a big truck. How's that Chase whine? Yeah, he sees a dog. So frequently happens, we're at a park, and actually Jag might have seen him. Chase was feeding off of him, so I'll whine because he is. Go through. Just making sure I get all my goodies here. These all go with me, and we're getting in good shape. What else goes away? You got that, Chris? Thanks, bud. Okay, folks, so pretty much the guys can wrap everything up, and I can just have a little powwow with you before I sign off. Again, today was quite an adventure, all in the best kind of way. We did roughly 11 miles, I'll say. Princess did about 7 of those miles. We moved at, relatively speaking, a walking pace when Princess was down. When the boys were down and just Princess was up, we were doing trotting, some cases a running pace, about 5 to 7 miles per hour. She's down, we're doing from 2 to 3 miles per hour. And did a lot of broadcasts today. I want everyone to really understand what wolf driving is all about. I want to share the experiences and, again, have something to look back on as I age. This is a great way to do it. The most important one is the pretty Princess. Now, she's curled up in the back. I'm going to try to give you a view of her. Sorry, hair got tangled in here. It's what you get for having long hair. So she's curled up. Sometimes she'll be laying flat. She's actually got more energy today. When she's laying flat, I think she's more tired. And when laying on her side, when she's curled up like that, I think she's actually still a little energy in her. I'm gonna check the time because I give her her next meds at about 8 o'clock. And right now it's 7:07. So she'll get some meds at 8 o'clock. We'll be on the road still. We probably will get home around 10 o'clock tonight. That's when they'll get fed. And her medication obviously stays on schedule all the time because her meds travel with me. I don't feed them until I get home. And I do only feed them once a day. They've been successful on that. That's all they need. They seem to manage their weight well under those feeding conditions. And I am feeding them a raw frozen diet. So you can find out more about me, WooFDriver, on just put it in Google, and there's a plethora of websites and Facebook pages, Instagram pages, and even a Twitter page out there. So I'm all over. I'm gonna just check to make sure before I sign off. I don't want to leave anyone behind. If we've got any comments or questions or anything of the sort, and I can do that real easily. You can see me do it. Got a multiple WooFDriver pages. First one is WooFDriver's Wolf Pack. We are live right now, and I'm gonna make sure. Actually, did we not go live? Oh no, we did go live. We're still live. Okay, so we've got one comment here, and this comment says, "Thank you," from Connie Heft. "Thank you. I enjoy your dogs. Always had a Malamute." That's so nice. Thanks, Connie. That's so nice to hear from you. And yes, Zorro is part Malamute. So Malamute Huskies, they're all part of the Northern breed family. They're all wonderful dogs. And all dogs are wonderful, but got a special place in my heart for those Northern breeds. WooFDriver's Husky Going Wild page. Let's see if we're live there right now. We've got 3 comments going on, and I'm going to address everybody. Virginia Fellini, if I'm saying that right, awesome. Thank you so much, Virginia, and thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And Sherry Ann, yeah, she said something about it running into a road, but can't remember which one. Yeah, she's probably talking about we were trying to figure out which road was where we were at on the trail, so that might have been from a little while ago. Thanks so much for tuning in also. And we're going to change to Wolf's View. That's where a dog wears camera. And right there, got some nice viewership. No comments there. Remember, I'll give anybody a shout out and answer your questions, comments, concerns. WooFDriver live, and I am live right now. Nobody really there. Right now, I'm going to see if I can change the view for you. And WooFDriver, you've never seen anything like this. Right now, we've got a lot of interaction, no comments. FamousHuskies.info. We are live on there, and no interactions. Husky Life, that's one of my big pages, and hopefully a lot of people get to see what we're doing. And it's got some viewership there and 3 comments. Let me address them. Hello, Heidi Schultz. Thank you so much. She says she loves it, and she likes the cart, the bike. And tell the name of the bike again. Okay, I call this, Heidi Schultz has asked what I call it. I call it the dog-powered go-kart. What it basically is, I'll give you a view, it's a recumbent bike. So when you're dealing with a recumbent bike, or they make them in trikes, which are 3 wheels, you're pretty much in a reclined position, recumbent, reclined. And it's easier as us humans age on our knees and our back. So this is an extreme one because it's designed for 2 people, and it was custom built for my dogs. That's where you have these rails. This one is electric assist as well. It's got a cargo rack to carry the water and a rack to carry a dog that might get tired, usually my eldest dog, Princess. So there's places on the internet you can buy these bikes. Recumbent trikes are usually for 1 person. There are some tandem ones that are stock. They won't have all this dog gear, of course, but there is a place in Utah called Utah Trikes, and the gentleman's name is Ashley Guy. I've worked with him many times. You can tell him WooFDriver sent you, and if you want to custom build something, he can do that for you. If you want to buy something from the stock list, he can do that for you as well. So thanks so much, Heidi. I appreciate the kind words and the question. Go into the WooFDriver page now, and the WooFDriver page, we have Ooh, 4 comments. Okay, I love comments. Okay, so this is from Jean Marie Manning. Hello, Jean. How are you? Some people have a bad smell to them that I've seen get aggressive when they come near. Yes, dogs have what they say, the sixth sense, and that does bode wisely with them. They usually, a lot of people say, if my dog doesn't like you, I don't like you. I agree totally with what you're saying there, Jean. Trying to read the name. Looks like TW Combs. Hi all. Hello to you too. And TW Combs says, love the dog bark. Love the dog bike. Thank you so much. So wonderful to see you. And thanks for tuning in. And let's see if there's any more pages to go through. This has grown into such a its own little world. There's another famous Husky page. I'm going to check that. I'm doing this online with everybody in case somebody wants a shout out. I'm here to do that. And we're still going. I don't think there's any more pages, but I'm checking. So once again, I'm your Wolf Driver coming to you live for today, about 5 hours. And if you include everything, probably closer to 6. So it's been quite a show, quite a day. And we've enjoyed it thoroughly. I hope you have. One more view of the wolf pack. Zorro, can you say hello? Zorro. You say hello. Zara says, I don't care. Chase says, I don't care. And Jag says, I don't care. And Princess is back in her little cubby. Wolf Driver, getting ready to sign off. Been great having you. Hope you got to learn something, got inspired by something, got interested in something we were doing. Look forward to seeing you out here on the trail real soon. And I'll be back at you. If you haven't already, like me on Wolf Driver Live, my page there. You'll see all my live broadcasts. Thanks so much again.